Hi guys, it's week number 4 of travelling with Vicki to listen to music from around the world. And this week we are going to go to China, and we are going to look and listen to a very ancient instrument called the guqin. And believe me, I'm not saying that right. I studied a little bit on how to say it, but that's how I'll be saying it. This instrument is a very ancient Chinese instrument, going back 3,000 years, although also some sources saying up to 5,000 years. So it holds a very special place in Chinese music and in Chinese history. Scholars throughout ancient China had to master 4 arts, the 4 arts of Chinese scholars, and one of them was to be able to play beautifully the guqin. Another is calligraphy, another is brush painting, and the 4th one was a strategy board game using black and white stones and over lines of 19 lines. Anyway, I'll leave you to look up what that is. The spelling of it is W-E-I-Q-I, if you're interested in that ancient board game. So amazingly, we have these traditional pieces, over 3,000 of them, have come down to our time. And the only reason why this could happen is because they found a way, the Chinese found a way of writing down how they wanted the music expressed. Tablature is what we're calling it. And here is one here from the Tang dynasty, and I'll check on my dates here, 618 to 709. There it is. Chinese figures, and that is from music from the Tang dynasty. We're not going to listen though, well there's one piece I really want you to listen to as an introduction to the instrument, and it's only 4 minutes or so long. It is not an ancient piece of music. We're going to blend the ancient and the absolute modern in terms of, we're going to listen to a piece that is the closing theme to a Chinese television series called Ashes of Love. It was made in 2018. It's an incredibly popular television series all around the world. There are 63 episodes, and as of January in 2019, 15 billion people had watched it. So it's just a very exquisite, gentle. Guqin music is very gentle. It is not a loud instrument. It never was. It has silk strings, although some of them now have nylon strings. So just a little bit of background on the instrument. There is various ways of playing it. They pluck with their right hand, or the open strings, or they can close off the string with their left hand. They can also play what's called a harmonic, which is, all the string instruments do that, guitar, violin, cello, where you press very gently on a string and it gives you, in a strategic place, and it gives you an otherworldly a harmonic of a note, higher than what would be if you press down on the string at that point. There are very few musicians remaining who have been traditionally trained in the guqin, less than 1,000. And the old guqins are very special items. They're considered good when they're over 100 years old, and they can tell that by the cracking in the lacquer. Also, a very special part of the instrument is that they put on the name of the instrument on the back of it. They carve it into the wood. That is, they name the instrument, which is actually really rather lovely, right? And then a poem will be engraved onto the wood as well, and perhaps the seal of the person who owns the instrument. And so the next person who owns the instrument would put their seal on it, and so you could see a line of who has owned the instrument. In week 1, I got you to look closely notice the hands of the musicians from India and the incredible dexterity and beauty of movement. This week is no different. The way that the players move their hands is so delicate, so expressive, and well, enjoy watching their hands. So I've linked you in to a whole bunch of links at the end here. Combination of ancient and modern, and I've also put the times in, whether they're 3 minutes or 8 minutes, that sort of thing. Also at the end of the links is one of the song being Upwards to the Moon, being sung, and yes, it's in Chinese but with translation, and it really is quite beautifully poetic, the words, so you might want to get down to the bottom of that list there. Anyway, enjoy your introduction to this exquisitely gentle instrument, where I would want to be sitting in the garden, gazing out at the plants and just enjoying the calm and peace of the time, which is how they used to play the instrument. Okay, enjoy. Ciao.